Alright, there is the stream countdown live. Time for the obligatory quick audio microphone check. Time for the obligatory... And the mic is working. Hello, and welcome to another Breach Wanderers stream. So, now on version 1060, I say now on, this is the version we've been doing for the past several streams, it's the beta version. Again, for anybody who has not caught my previous streams, beta version has all sorts of shiny new stuff, but due to various reasons, mostly translation related, this beta patch, despite not having changed in quite a while and being mostly done, is not live, will not be live until who knows when, if ever. So if you're interested in any of the stuff you see here that is not in the live version, join the Discord. There's a link in the description. And from there you can ask one day the developer for the ability to enter the beta. Beta is live on, or not live, yes, beta is available on both PC and mobile, although I am playing on PC as always. All right, so we're not going to be doing that. We're not going to be doing quick play. We're still not going to be doing leash. That probably will end up happening. This may happen. Ally deaths probably won't. Frenzy probably won't. So we're going to be playing Primordial Nayema. So Primordial Nayema, this beta has some bugs, of course. One of them is that the name just doesn't show up. But so Primordial Nayema is even more complicated than regular Nayema. So we're going to start combat in a random astral stance. And at the end of turn, any non-retained cards that are in our hand are going to be placed into stasis. Obviously temporary cards still won't be because they're destroyed when they leave the hand. But any other cards will, which can include blights. Crucially, you'll notice that one thing that is different is normally we switch stances at the start of every turn. That is not true here. We have to play an astral, the astral alignment in order to swap stances. Then we're going to gain spell v1 whenever we remove a card from stasis. So that's going to give us some scaling. And we're going to draw a random card from stasis, and we're going to lose a mana every time we switch stance. So this is going to be complicated because finally we can put cards into our hand, from our hand into stasis to create an astral card. So the level 10 button is still here, but instead of only once per turn, we can press it as many times as we can afford to feed it. So starts at 2, goes up from there. I'm absolutely going to press the button on autopilot a bunch from being used to having access to it in life on regular skin, where it's just you press the button once per turn, you'll see it, and I'll be like, oh, I can press that button, and that will mess me up. But crucially, this can put things into stasis, which we can then pull out from using the level 7 passive. So I believe this is approximately the deck I am planning to play. So we have 2 copies of New Moon, which will create astral alignments, 2 copies of Read the Skies for creating astral alignments, 2 copies of Predict, which is going to be our main thing we are trying to throw repeatedly into stasis. We have 2 copies of Defensive Field. The reason we have 2 copies of Defensive Field is because those give us plenty of cards to throw into stasis for cheap. Yeah, Celestial Bolt I will show in a second because that is absolutely going to be a key part of this whole endeavor. We have 1 copy of Frozen Solid for transforming things, although we can also transform things with Celestial Bolt. So Celestial Bolt is very, very different from what you might have seen previously. I don't know what it does on Life Patch. It's a card that I don't ever play on Life Patch, but here it does 20 damage to any enemy. We create 2 astral alignments, and we transform 2 cards in our hand into Read the Skies, and those cards will gain removed if they were blights. So what this means is that Celestial Bolt, if we can keep playing it, will let us do some nonsense with the predicts and the stance swaps. So this deck is going to be this is a difficult character to play effectively. And I bet I know what that last character is supposed to be. I bet it's supposed to be a TM. Yeah, which I just can't type. So we're just going to name the things. And yeah, it's going to be a mess. This Frozen Solid we maybe don't need because we do have Celestial Bolt for transforming stuff. And we do probably need more mana. We do have, so the Creative Outbursts is... Oh, the Moon Mana card did change. It is no longer infinite scaling mana. The Moon Mana card, Beseech the Moon, is now 2 mana base, 3 more if you have 10 more shields, so it'll be 5 mana. And upgraded it is 8. But it no longer scales just with your shield. Alright, I think that's enough explanation. Playing hybrid mode, of course, because it's me. And I believe we are fighting Primordial. Not Primordial, Eternal. So, if I figure out what the heck I'm doing, we stand a chance of being able to actually beat Eternal. Not a high chance, but we have a chance. Okay. I'm trying to think if I have any other notes before we get started. I think this should be good to go. Oh, I am. Give me a second. Have to adjust some cables on my computer that are being dumb. Okay, so we can go Plains or Crystal Valley. I don't know that it is a huge difference. Big advantage of Ruby Dragon would be that Fiery Presence would give us a way to easily break Purity if we need that, which we might. Adjust Cats to be able to... Cats are actually not currently harassing me. Ether Rain, I don't think we care about the Ether Rain cards. Idle of Endurance, Idle of Emptiness. And then we are fighting Holoma. Okay, so I think that's going to be good. That's always good. That's always solid. We'll just take all of those. And away we go. Oh, this is good. That's very good. These are both actually very good starting things, but I'm going to take the Crystal Ring because applying extra Crystallize is good. And then we can go for either Mana Font, which is obviously very good, or Mist Renewal. Generally, I think we're going to be frenzying pretty hard, or not frenzying, fatiguing pretty hard, which means that the frenzy becomes less valuable. That doesn't mean it's not valuable. If we go this route, we get 2 chances at getting the Sunny card draw, which is also very good. So I think we start here. Alright, so start by putting those into stasis and get us a Beseech the Moon. Attack that. Okay, so we want, I think, just mana here. Big question is, do we want to save one of these for after we stance swap? Or do we just want another? I think we just want more mana. And then we stance swap, which will give us back Predict. Question is, do we want a Sun card? Sorry, a Stars card or a Sun card? I think we may just want to go for the damage here. Also have to remember this is not actually going to freeze them because of things. Alright, the Sunbolt is not actually that good yet. We can do this and we can redraw the big questions, yes. Future idea in this for blights? I guess. Yeah, instead of, because otherwise we flood the deck with Read the Skies. That's actually a decent point. I hadn't thought about that. Maybe I should transform those. Oh, I shuffled in a predict. That's a mistake. I think we do that, because I'll give us another buff for that. And then... yeah. Go ahead and go back to Sunstance. Not a perfect turn, but not an awful turn either. As you can see, this is not a straightforward deck. Misplay, you had lethal there? Yeah, probably. But I have lethal here and I didn't take any damage, so good enough. None of these are super enticing to me. Probably take the Scarlet Incantation and plan to cut it. See? Exactly as I planned. So I can either get an extra event or get the 2 sun fights. This also gets me 3 extra idol rewards. I would like extra hand size. That may be worth it. Copy that message every fight. Turn 1 select 2. Yeah. I would love starting Wits, because that would make Starlight better. That's actually still okay. Let's go for that. Do I just get more solar flares out, or do I go for some Sunbolt? I think I get another solar flare out. But that's going to be for 5, and we don't have 5 cards to put into stasis. But I don't think we want to put that into stasis, so... there we go. The predict should go into stasis. Yep. Rep. Getting dispelled is annoying. We probably do need that. But all right. The Starfall copying first and then only then drawing? Yeah, probably. Oh, that's less useful than I would like, but... goodbye. Oh, I didn't have enough shield. He's just automatically having enough. No matter. Because I do still have, yeah, predict and stasis, which means that I can do that. Just get mana back. Do that. So that I can do this and guarantee things come out of stasis. Do I still not have enough shield? I really thought I had enough shield. Oh no, I only went to exactly 9. Well, works out. Okay, max hand size is perfect. Ooh, solar amp. I think we just take solar amp, right? Like, it's solar amp. And it should just make this run, you know, even simpler to play through. No way solar amp makes this more complicated, right? Oh, I should have... misplayed. Should have stayed in Sun Stance so that I could do things. Alright, I think I need a tough here. It's not great, but I think this is where I'm at. Yeah, I hate that dispel, but fortunately it only happens the once. Okay. Right, because the predict gets put there before... But I need a way to get to that. And unfortunately, it looks like I may have to use both creative outbursts on mana here. I don't see a good way around that. Unless I get really lucky on... That'll do. By really lucky, I mean it was a 50-50 chance. Actually, the Read the Skies would have also worked. Okay, and then... I am going to have to spend one of these, I think, on... Actually, will I? Yes. I don't actually think solar amping this is good for me. Oh, I am going to need to get more shield, though, which I don't have a good way to go. Let's see, I think this is for 3 at this point. No, it's for 4. That's unfortunate. I have miscounted, and it's going to cost me. No way out of here. Yeah, and that was kind of the worst possible outcome. Now I'm in trouble because those are all in stasis. And the predict did no good because I was in stasis. Yeah, but I am not playing well, so we'll see if it does anything for me. have to put it in stasis anyway. Not playing was a plan. Yeah, yeah, absolutely, I guess it is. Upgrading the predicts is going to help a lot, because I'm obviously struggling to get my mana going. Okay. There we go. I could solar amp the Starfall. It's going to get me the Creative Outburst, or I can just directly solar amp Deadly Creativity, which I think has to be the play. And then just how much slow ramp work with Celestial Bolt? Medium? I'd say medium. Oh, whoops, I am no longer in the stance that gives me mana. I have messed up. Oh, wait, but it's fine because everything is okay. It will make 40 and I'll transform 4. That is how that would work. That'll just have to be enough for the moment. And unfortunately, we do now get potentially, yeah, whacked. All right. I think I want to do that first, because I want to ensure that I'm holding both predicts before I shuffle. Although for comparison, during the Reaper, at this point you were around A2 mid-boss. Yeah. Here Primordial is a pretty busted character. Yeah. That is accurate. Fortunately, can't quite make things work here. And creating things doesn't help. Okay, put those two into stasis, then I can Sunbolt. There we go. I at least made it through this fight. Getting blorped. Let me check. Okay. So I think probably have to take Mystic Renewal, right? Because it's Mystic Renewal. I just now we'll just take the Mystic Renewal and not think too much about it. This is pretty good because we need to make sure that we are able to get to 10 shield, and we're just going to upgrade the Predicts because that means we get a lot more mana to work with. And then I think we get the Frozen Solid because of Emptiness, making it very, very low value. Follow safe path with flags. Do we have an outfit? We do. So I don't think it's worth doing that. Free tools are nice. Right, this thing starts with Invincible, so. Not much point in using that because I can't do whatever yet. Doom Primordial Nayema. Yeah. Doing that purely to get that back. I also need to upgrade the Celestial Bolt ASAP. What am I even hoping to accomplish here? Because, like, I can't do whatever. Can't do actual damage here. There's not another card in stasis. I guess the advantage of getting this out of hand would be that I don't have to worry about redrawing it. Sure. That's true. Watch me get dispelled and lose all my buffs. No. Okay. I mean, I do, but I only get dispelled once. Not the 3 times it could have been. Okay. So I don't have access to draw right now. But I can get draw. Oh, I can also do this. Is it worth solo ramping this? No. I don't want to draw too many more cards here. The more I look at this character, the more surprised I am that I knew in the past how to pilot it to some extent. I mean, there's simpler ways to do it than how I'm doing it. Oh, the next card is Creative Outburst. I probably should have actually drawn that. It's only 53 damage still? Okay, I was hoping for more. I am now fatigued anyway, which was... my goal was to avoid that. There's nothing else in stasis. Messed up. Because I need the ability to press this button and have it do something, and it won't, because I don't have enough cards in hand. I needed to draw the one more card so that I could get to that, so that I could Deadly Creativity. And the simple way you play Nayema, for base Nayema, is you just, like, spam whatever and do damage. Spam whatever and do damage. I hope that was useful. Oh. Let's get that out. And then I guess just get that out. So whatever deal damage is right now. No, what I'm doing right now is just spamming stuff. Actually, dealing damage isn't really a key part of my plan right now, which is sort of the problem. No, I can Starlight. Do that to redraw that. I think I take a Starfall. $82. It's not enough yet, but it does mean that if I draw another one, I am good. Or if I can get enough mana to go off. 91 plus 45 is enough. Is it? No, it's not. But I need more mana. So one, two, three, 4, more mana, 93, but if I can loop back around to whatever stance, I will have a lot more to work with. Sun stance. Could draw more cards. Yeah. There's Deadly Creativity, so now I definitely have it. But I may as well go to Sun stance, and then there we go. Welcome to Primordial Nayema. Okay. Boundless Ritual is actually kind of tempting, because it converts mana directly into victory. Yeah. I think we take Boundless Ritual. Thoughts? Anybody have a reason not to do Boundless Ritual? No, I don't think it matters. The important thing is, like, it has retained and it stays in my hand, and it will let me just, especially because I have the Crystallize. The Solar Ramp, maybe? Yeah, that's also fair. I didn't even think about Solar Ramp with it. Solar Amp will increase the cost faster. But I think it's still worth trying. I don't really have a cut here. Retain does matter because it means it won't get thrown in stasis at the end of turn. Alright. Okay, so I now can actually do that. But without draw, I'm kind of sad here. Just get some mana set up for next turn. Yeah, any cards that are not retained will get, that are in my hand, like this will go into stasis at the end of this turn. I could try and start balance ritualing here. So it's going to be 2 plus 4 plus 6 would be 3 plays. So it's 8 plus 16 plus 32 damage, right? So that's 24, that's 50. That's not enough to get a kill. Is it worth spending all my mana to not kill something? If I double it, it will be 16, and then... I don't know that the doubling gets doubled. So I can do a bunch of damage here, but it won't kill. I think we just save it for next turn. Especially if we get to keep all this mana for next turn. And also next turn is right now. Let's go mana. I think we do end up doubling the Celestial Bolt because it's funny. Playing Primordial, I assume you're facing Eternal. Yeah, I am facing Eternal. If we get there, we'll see. We need to upgrade the Celestial Bolt. I'm going to keep saying. See how much this is. Lots, but not enough. I think we Starfall here to try and get some more cards. Oh, right, most of our draw pile is just always going to be Read the Skies. So now, that's lethal. We get to find out if the... And hey, Balance Ritual is doing exactly what I was hoping it would. I don't know if we can make Tyrannical Focus work. Can we get a third debuff is the question. Because we get Crystallize kind of for free from the Crystal Ring. We get Burn for free from hitting Sunstance, but we don't really have another debuff. May just be the Cold Realization. I do really like the idea of the mana card, but yeah, we do kind of need more draw sometimes. All right, let's see if I can get through this fight. This fight might be the last scary fight in the run. We'll see. Oh, right. I'm realizing now the problem is that now there's a decent chance that when I do this stasis draw here, it won't actually give me what I want. Okay, it did. Which means... All those can get transformed. I'm going to put this and that into stasis. And then I have to hope that, okay, yeah, I was ready for that. But I still have this button if I need it, which it looks like I will. 1, 2. No, let's keep this one. Do all of those to get mana. Keep generating mana. And then I think this needs to happen now so that I can keep generating mana. And yeah, once I upgrade this and we get so much more mana from it. But yeah, the solar amp is absolutely doing amazing work. Alright, so now we're holding this without fatigue on it, which is nice. We don't have a way to actually like go infinite on mana. We are out of things in stasis, yeah. So, now can you imagine how much mana it would be if it was created such... Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, I really want that upgrade. Well, I forgot to put that into stasis. Whoops. That's decent damage. Get more mana. Should have had a another spell copy ready, but I didn't. But I bet that the play here is I'm gonna go to Star Stance, put all of these in stasis. I get a spell copy. I can use that on Boundless Ritual, I think. Just a question of when I use it on Boundless Ritual. I don't know exactly how it'll interact with Boundless Ritual, which is the other problem. Let's see what I get out of this. Okay. Do I pop this here? I think no. Let's see. Sunbolt is just not enough damage. I can redraw the Celestial Bolt again, but it'll be pretty deeply fatigued. Generates me 16 mana on play. I don't know that that's enough. I think we take... we just take the Solar Flare? And then 1 + 3 + I don't want to do math. I think we are at the math is for blockers stage of the proceedings. Okay, so that is how that's going to work. It's not quite enough. Okay, but that one doesn't come back. Okay, that's the piece I was missing. should have honestly just held that probably. Gotten the mana boost for next turn. I think I do want to be in Moon Stance. Not a turn 1 kill, but pretty okay. And I said this was going to be like the last scary fight in the run, and then this fight has turned out to not be scary because of how things lined up. Now it's just a matter of getting a little bit of mana going so that I can do this. Alright. This is funny. I don't think it's good or useful, but it is very funny. The question is, do we want anything here, or are we just looking at, like, what could we possibly pick up that makes this deck more effective? Like, I guess Haunting Resolve is something, but I don't know that it's, like, I just don't know that I want more stasis cards, because they can mess up my early turns. I'm going to reroll once and just see if I see anything else that looks more inspiring, and then... No. I don't think any of this is anything. I don't think anything we can find is going to be anything. I can't take Fire Summons, because if I take Fire Summons and cut Fire Summons, I feel bad. I think I just take, like, Celestial Burden and cut it. Spiritual Burden and cut it, whatever it's called. Yes. We are upgrading the Celestial Bolt, so that will give us Read the Skies Plus. And then we upgrade, I think, the Boundless Ritual, because if we're going to be using that as a win condition. Actually, is that true, or would we rather have one of these be a Read the Skies Plus, or have, like, a Creative Outburst Plus? It just becomes cheaper, yeah. Oh, but then that also reduces cost by 2, which... I do like this, because it's one of our win conditions. I think we just upgrade the Boundless Ritual Plus for now. Yeah, we are. Not quite an hour into the stream. So I think we kind of are obliged here to take the all events path, just because the fights take forever. Oh man. Right, I'm not guaranteed to draw into the mana, which is a bit of a nuisance. But then I don't really need that healing. Right, that creates, I forgot that creates even more astral alignments. Alright. So. Sun Stance again. I think we see what that gets me. And then just going to do that. Get mana. Get more mana. Get more mana. Get more mana. Get more mana. And then get back to Sun Stance for the bonus, and then See, I told you the balance switch was worth having. Toughen Focus, we don't want because it's a thing we could draw. We don't want to. Elemental Prism, we don't care about. So Tranquil Grazing, I don't think we care about because we are largely not taking turns. But it is draw. But it can dip and say, I think we take the Elemental Prism and just plan to cut it. Sure. The problem is we don't currently have a way to deal with the Opportunist on Eternal. That is, I think, our biggest threat right this moment that I can think of. Also, we're not going to True Infinite, and I don't know how much damage we top out at, because executing well enough to get anything that resembles our top end is hard. Can I get Scroll of Recall? We do have 2 card draw trinkets already. I think we take... Extra Max Arcane Shock is good, but I think we just take a Scroll of Recall. Helps us avoid going bust, which we've seen is a concern. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have the full setup here because we don't have the we didn't have the soul ramp. So I think we're just gonna plan to Mystic Renewal here. I may keep this, although yeah, Crystallize got us there. And we do have an extra turn. We're going to just stay in this stance, partially because we don't want to redraw anything that's currently in stasis. And that will do. Building that transform is questionable, but... Okay, so we have to stance swap twice here, which we can do. And on the way there, we are going to put both of these in stasis. Oh no, I've messed up. Oh no, it's fine. Because I can do this. Do this. Which means that now I can do that. And I think this should be good enough. Alright, so I need to get things out of hand. And then we go back into Sun Stance, and we're just going to let loose with Balance Ritual until we win. Okay. I don't think we need Haunting Resolve. I don't hate Arcane Silence, but it's still not amazing. I think I would rather have the Elemental Prism than the Arcane Silence. I don't care about Elemental Strike. I don't care about Elemental Conjunction. And then we just take and cut the Arcane Silence. This is good, just because it's always good. And then dealing with my mouse being dumb. I think the next upgrades are the Creative Outbursts. Yeah, because it doesn't create 2 astral alignments or anything like that. And yeah, we're just going to cut the Arcane Silence because I don't think we need it. The evasion, kind of a nuisance, but not as much as it could be. Get to that. Okay. I'm more and more confident in the even exists because you require PhD in British Wanderers with controlling hand space, mana, resin stasis, and your brain temperature. Yeah, absolutely. That sounds about right. Okay. Too many cards in hand. And that means that, yeah, we can use this to clear out evasion. And then donk, 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 donk. Calculated. I think I may end up just taking the Essence Sap here. I don't like putting another card in stasis. I think we probably get rid of the Cold Realization. I don't hate having another mana card in stasis, though. Although it's not that much mana. It's only going to be like 3-4 mana. That's probably not worth it. Not worth clogging up stasis for. That's basically dead. These two basically do nothing. I guess that clears out evasion. Do we care? Should we roll and see if we get anything more interesting? I think we take either the mana boost, either the mental growth, or the general idea is that you put a cheap copy and play top of your deck, fill your hand, Starfall, use a set. Now press the button. The important thing is Starfall in this version draws a card, so you can't repeatedly Starfall the Celestial Bolt. Yeah, we'll just take the Tranquil Grazing, I guess, and as usual, plan to cut it. Yeah, I think actually, it's rare for me, but I think I actually would rather cut than upgrade here. It only draws a card if you, oh, if you have the hand. I see what you're saying. Alright, I think we don't need the Elemental Prism, because that's generally the lowest value thing in the hand. Now this is the part where we have to gamble on... Yeah, we did not draw whatever, but that's scroll recall justifying its spot. And now we can swap stances. I think we put these three in stasis just to make, because that's effectively just free, because we will otherwise fill up that space. This is definitely going to be deadly creativity. Question is, do I want to just throw these in stasis, or do I want to draw into whatever? I think, yeah, we're just going to draw into that. Do I want to draw into it again? Yes. I think I go for a starlight here. We're now in sun stance. We're not going to stay here for long, because we're just going to go straight back into moon stance. Yeah, I don't love that we kind of end up wasting. I think I do go ahead and play this. I think one way or another, this is where we're using it. Just have too many cards in hand still. I want to create as many cards as possible for this, but... I can redraw the Celestial Bolt. Starting to look like a fun frenzy turn? Yeah. Well, the frenzy turn only happens if we can't... can't create enough cards here. Right, we definitely have lethal here. It's just a matter of getting there. That'll do it. And there we go. No. No. These are all very much like take and cut cards. But again, like I think that's just where we're at. I like Fiery Presence, I guess technically does something, but I don't think it does anything we care about. So I think we reroll, probably. Or no, we're just gonna take and cut. That's what I said. Yeah, just gonna take and cut. This is more card draw, which we love to see. I think we take it over this because the Arcane Leak is kind of disastrous, potentially. Yeah. We can upgrade Solar Amp being cheaper would be kind of nice. I could probably cut the native Read the Skies at some point. Once again, we are on kind of the oops all events plan. I wouldn't hate a corrupted font. This guy has Opportunist, which will be a learning opportunity. There we go. On the best game plan I see? Yeah, just running fewer cards. I always know it's good, I just generally am too lazy to do it. This guy's gonna be a pain in the butt. But fortunately, the Boundless Ritual plan should be pretty good against it. Get that pulled out so I can start referring to it. Right, I still need to cut the cold realization at some point. Oh, right, the last one's going to be on top of the draw pile, isn't it? Yeah, the predicts are both in the draw pile. Which is a little unfortunate, but not the end of the world. All right. I'm guessing this one's going to miss. Yep. It's not quite enough. Is there anything in stasis? No. Okay. Well. And I don't think we can press this button. That's fine because we have a stasis turn. Or a frenzy turn rather. And now. There we go. Got both lucky and a little unlucky on evade there. Mana Blossom is bad, but so is everything else here. Flame Patrol we can technically use, sort of. We're not criticaling right now. I guess we just take this. Because if we wouldn't lose this max hand size, I would take the Blood Mage's Garment, but it would, so we're not. Oh, we got... I didn't realize we got max hand size from... Oh. That was a minor mistake. Can't have my Scroll of Recall. Don't even get punished for it. No. We're not discarding enough cards for that. Maybe I'll spin a reroll here just for like I don't have anywhere else to reroll. Seems okay. Check the other stuff. Yeah, nope, absolutely taking this. I don't think we're going to need the elemental prism here. Should just go straight to the next turn here. Yeah, I think that's probably the play here, is just to go straight to next turn. And get just a little bit more mana to go into next turn with, and that'll do. We can pitch that. I should have kept it to transform, but I don't think that's a huge concern. So I think what I actually want to do here is go to this stance so that I can get oh, whoops, I should have thrown that in so I can get this. And now I can do that. Okay, good. That was the number I thought it was. Go to Moon Stance. Start collecting mana. Yeah, we are at least close to infinite here. Yeah, so 13 is the max number that I hit here, which means that this one I'm going to top out at 14 in hand. Get rid of you and just start wailing on you, I think. Just take Corrupted Font here. Mana Cycle would be funny if we had a way to discard the Boundless Ritual, but we don't. Is there another reason to take Mana Cycle? I guess for the Solar Ramp, but I don't think that's quite enough reason. Well, it also works with Starfall. Less like Starfall, the Celestial Bolt. I think we take the Mana Cycle because it actually could do something, which is more than anything else we've seen. Upgrade the other Read the Skies and one of the new moons, I think. I think we cut the Cold Realization because I'm giving up card draw trinkets to not worry. Oh, now we got to do this fight, which could actually be really a pain in the ass. We're going to pitch. Yeah, the new moon, I think. And now this will get doubled. Guess that, although not sure how much it's going to do. All right. Need to change stances a couple times. Oh, I did have another Wits copy up, but oh well. Is the Celestial Bolt combo too strong? No. No, everything is fine. This is completely normal and reasonable. Oh, there's that again. Well, I guess I can just transform it then. I shouldn't really do that because it's funny. All right, I think it's time to worry about killing you. Which means it's time to go to Sun Stance. I can finish you off with that. Or I could just overkill. Kind of want to screenshot that, I think. Sorry, got distracted by stuff. I guess I shouldn't post that there because I don't know if I can post beta spoilers in. I'm just delete it for now. Put it in Ether Depths. Alright, well, we don't care about any of this. Oh, Purity 3 this turn actually could be very important. Because that will give us a way around the opportunist that whoever has. Although right now we're just playing to freeze out, but I think the temporary purity could be more. Because it also will help us against the other thing that thing does. We are speeding up slightly just because the sheer amount of nonsense that the deck is capable of is accelerating. Thinking. There we go. Calculated. And then we can get a starlight reflection. Go to sun stance. Can do that one. Thinking about the hand size limitation. Oh, right, I have to actually get into the right stance first. Whoops. At this point, it's less an issue of missing lethal and just more an issue of having faster lethals available that I am not paying sufficient attention to get. That is frustratingly close. I mean, it's mana, we take it. And we cut it. But we take it. And then we cut. Don't care about any of this. Alright. I think we want to pull out... Oh, I messed up a little bit here. I hate that I can't unpress that button after I've pressed it. But it is what it is. Alright. This. Oh, but I've messed up a little. Not too badly, though. Alright. Grab that. Do this. Transform all of those. And then I guess I kind of need to go Just in a loop. Clear out some hand space. It'd probably help if I like knew how much mana I needed for the Boundless Ritual to win, but that sounds like math. I'm staunchly opposed to even the idea of doing math, so. Alright, I can't actually check that until that's finished. Yeah, nothing in stasis. Right. There's quite a bit of value. Let's just start whacking and see what happens. I should get this out. Okay, looks like we need like one more play after this, so. And yeah, that'll do it. Okay. Hollow Mod down. This does give me Purity, but I don't care about the cards it makes. So what am I currently cutting? I think it's the Hunter's Folk. No, I think it's the Flame Control. This is the first thing I'm cutting. Is this better than Flame Control? Maybe? I don't want another spell in the deck. So it's this or nothing? I think we take it. Is that true? Yes. Like, I just can't imagine taking anything else here. Unless it was absolute zero. But I don't think it's absolute zero. Starting Woodsrank I said would be good, but that was like back when Starlight was actually a thing that could matter. And I don't think that's true anymore. And reroll here as we can. Ooh. I think we can go down to... Well, but we're not... Because this is only taking us down to 12 hand size, I think we can actually do this. Like, hand size has been a bit of an issue, but... Upgrade that. Does this give us more purity this turn? Yes. I think that justifies it. Ooh, this might be necessary though to get us to 20, which is an important number for whatever. Cut flame control. Alright. Dealing with emptiness and cruelty all the way down. Okay. Alright, I think Swirling Ritual is the weakest link. Goodbye. And then there's the solar amp. Should have done this first, but hand size is a little bit of a concern, but it is what it is. Oh, I should have played that one, because then I would have a Lunar Imp in my discard pile. And I can't double it again. I can double that. That's now 235. What, did you split into 2 streams? Yeah, that's right. No. We have sped up quite a bit. Let's go ahead and go ahead and put bleed on you. I don't think I actually need that Strength of the Sun right now. Wow, that's a problem solver. Goodbye. That heal coming up first, obviously, pretty good. Alright, I need to get space in hand. That didn't actually help, but this will. We haven't actually drawn this yet, which means that Strength can miss. Let's go and get, I guess, on you. Maybe just do a full loop to the redraw. Yeah, make sure we get the balance ritual. Although the balance ritual being up on mana cost does hurt. Hopefully we can get the lunar amp. Which, step 1 is shuffling, of course. And then we want one of those. We have exactly 3 wets. So it's starlight time. Need to make space in hand. Which we do by not making space in hand, of course. Alright. Lunar Amp. I could loop the Lunar Amp, but I don't know that it does anything for me. Yeah, that is lethal. Immediately on anything except for this one. Oh, but I just have more other creativities, so. You're gone. You're gone. Okay, look at the spell weave. You're gone. Okay. Normally this would be great. We don't actually want it. If we line that up consistently with the temporary, with the gleaming armor, but we can't. Oh. War prep. We don't have a strike, so just be drawing a mana, skill, and a spell. I don't think that's worth it. I'd rather have the other card that drops here. Although I don't know that we actually care about it, but this actually seems okay. It's not great, but it's okay. I do like this because we just like get it out of hand. And it does give us purity, which is, again, useful. That seems good. Oh, no, this seems very useful. Because I keep saying, like, the freezing is going to be the one thing that I'm kind of worried about. I think it's actually better than the 1 draw. I think we cut the swirling ritual. Alright. Pitch that. So we need to get into sun stance, which is easy enough. Okay, no, we don't have any problems here. We throw those in. Oh, whoops. I was not thinking. Still not a problem. It's just doesn't work out quite as cleanly. Actually, no, it's still fine. Do I do that? I think not. I think I want to keep that. Yeah, I think I do this because I want to be able to get rid of. I want just complete trash to get rid of. So we're going to play that. We can now play it. Oh, but I forgot to solar amp. That's fine. It's fine. It's not fine. It means that this is also not going to be solar amped. And neither is that. Like, not solar amping, there was actually a huge misplay. Not like we're going to lose misplay, because God knows we are doing too many bonkers things for that. But it does slow us down a little. I think we do that. Not enough space in hand. I thought that was going to be one fewer card, but that's fine. Right, those are still the ones that are not fully set up. Let me think. Do I want to get anything out of this? Do I care about the purity in the spell wave? I think so. I guess that does also just like get some bleed out. Although playing these will give me some bleed. Alright, so this is now going to be 5. Oh, god damn it. I copied the wrong one. Oh, no, because that's a copy, so I can't copy it. We're good. Alright. And then... Oh, but we don't have a space in it. Whoops. Yeah, going down to 12 space in hand was actually a big downside. Alright. Alright, that doesn't actually reduce my hand space. Okay, but it did actually save the ability to get a copy. Alright, and then... Alright. Getting closer. That's going to kill you. See how big this is? Yeah, that is enough to just immediately delete you. There we go. And that just leaves the big guy, who I am not at all super confident about. It's definitely not... None of these cards matter. Unless the absolute zero matters, but hopefully it doesn't. May as well spend a reroll here. That's 5 mana. Which is better than the... Because we are going to be using this to freeze. So that should be guaranteed 5 mana. Benevolent Totem, actually not the most useless, because we could repeatedly pull it out of stasis to get Purity. But I think we just take the Elemental Focus, we upgrade this for the extra Purity, and we cut the Hunter's Focus. Actually, no, we're going to cut one of the defensive fields because hand space has been a problem. And then I guess we're going to spend at least one rest here. Remove. So I think how much we need the actual like built-in read this guys. Cut the Hunter's Focus. Probably the Elemental Focus is the next cut. Because obviously most of our mana comes from whatever. Alright, I think we're gonna try it. So we gotta get through the Purity. But we should have a good way to do that. I think we pitch Creative Outburst. Okay. Preemptively do that. Okay, we are guaranteed to draw Predict because we already cycled. There goes the only whatever. Go get some Purity set up. We're going to need that when this pops. Love your video so much. Thanks! I also love my videos so much. No, that's a lie. I don't even know what I'm saying. Hello. Welcome to Primordial Nayema. My brain is cooked. It is overall... It looks like this may actually be my first Eternal kill. I think I've beaten Eternal one time before now. But this is going to be the first Eternal kill that I can remember. Assuming that my brain leaves any trace of itself intact after this nonsense is over. So we are currently besieging the moon for value. Brain? Are you implying you have brain? I did at some point, I believe. I could be wrong about that, though, I'll be honest. I have not checked in a while. Alright. How much damage is that? 388. We could do better. Very professional, losing first round. Yeah. First round of what? Against Eternal? Because I lose to Eternal most of the time. First area, if you're losing an area 1 difficult depth 1, you know, that's it's not great. Alright, drew into that. Sooner or later I should try and draw into Lunar Amp. Which... honestly, maybe we're doing this just because, like, it will give us a ton of bleed. Yeah. And at that point, we can... I think at this point we go for Starfall. Have to... right, okay. So that is why I was trying to be careful. Did I get rid of both? I did not get rid of the other death field. Unfortunately, it does mean that now, like, playing things is very difficult, and we can no longer... I need one more purity. And I obviously messed up. Okay, on to plan. This thing has to die. By any means necessary. Yep. Now the Invincible's gone. Right? Nope. Really? Still invincible? I thought it was going to lose invincible there. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Beware the monsters are trying. Yeah, I know. And I don't have in hand a way to freeze it. See, I need a way to actually... I can actually get shield with Lunar Whispers. Which then turns on Beseech. Oh, right, but I have a bunch of junk in stasis. Which is actually a bit of a problem. Freeze the intelligence of the strange beast. Yeah, I need to freeze it. I need to find Elemental Prism. Or I need to find Mystic Renewal. And that means I need to draw cards. Which, unfortunately, I can't draw that many cards before the opportunity stack goes off. And that would be bad for us. Manageable, though. The other issue is I can't easily play out these astral alignments without tripping, because it'll draw me cards. That doesn't actually help me. Yeah. Yeah, because I have too many cards in stasis. I'm going to have to get at least one opportunity attack here, which unfortunately eats my mana. But but I can get mana back. Okay, good. That did sequence the way I needed it to avoid being the most sad. Do I get more mana here, or do I go for the draw? Get one more mana. Where am I from? The Breach, obviously. Alright, looks like I am tripping Opportunist again. Which is not what I would like to do, but I don't think I really had a choice. I'd like to be able to transform that, which easy way to do it would be to get Celestial Bolt in hand. Yeah, still in this awkward position where I don't really want to play most of the cards in my hand. I think the only thing that makes sense here is going to Moon Stance, burning all of these to remove them from stasis, and then ending the turn. Oh, and finally putting these back into stasis. I guess I banish that because I don't want this in stasis. Do I? Actually, no, I would kind of like to have that on hand. Okay. That's not doing anything this turn. And then yeah, that's not enough on its own. But fortunately, I'm kind of stuck putting this back into stasis again, I think. No, that's not true. Alright. This was a pretty clean turn fight. Yeah, I just miscalculated on a couple things that have ended up hurting me. But it absolutely could have gone a lot worse. It also could have gone a lot better. Playing as the wizard and his companion, I don't remember. Oh, Magear and Trill, probably. Yeah, they're pretty cool. Let's go. Swap stance. We have one more opportunist attack we have to get through. Also, this is not... We don't have Solar Amp is the problem. We don't have a way to get to Solar Amp easily. mouse handling. Oh, and we don't have enough we don't have enough shield even. I guess I'm kind of priced into doing this. Do I need to be able to get the shield? Although the problem here is that now, when the opportunistic attack hits, I'm in trouble. Has 90 hearts. Prime Egger. We're need 50 x6. Yeah. Because that's not going to be enough. We're going to lose a lot of mana here. Right, that's only making 2 cards. Of course, like most of what I'm drawing into here is just going to be more read the skies. Is there... Right, if I play this, I end up getting hit by the opportunity stack as well, so I need to play that. Just kind of trying to avoid getting mana stolen that doesn't have to get stolen. Okay. I've got a plan. Let's get rechalked. Oof. That's fine. Because now I can freeze it. We're good. Just need to get my brain to cooperate on the plan here. Okay, so one thing is I am going to need to get shield back. That's going to give me a little bit of mana. I need to get back to moon stance. That's not actually going to be enough quite yet. This will, unfortunately, get me very close to exploding. But crucially, I don't explode. So I need to get to actual 0 here. Do I have 5 things I can stasis? Yes. Frozen. And then now... yeah, right. I discarded that, unfortunately, which, in retrospect, is causing me slight problems. I do get to do that, which means that I won't have to deal with the barriers next turn. And then I think this leaves me in the best position for next turn. Well done, I froze it. So, question is which stance I want to be in next turn. Because the answer might be solar stance. I think it doesn't matter, because like, almost all of what I'm going to be drawing next turn are these guys. Okay. No. That was kind of the worst possible outcome. Yeah, that is absolutely the worst possible outcome, because now I can't afford to do anything. Yeah, that's really bad. I needed it to not be both of those. I could deal with fatigue, and I could deal with whatever, but I can't deal with both fatigue and the arcane leakness. I think I have to do this, even though it explodes me. And these are all going into stasis anyway. So I may as well get mana out of it. Although, it's not as much mana as I would like, but... Wow, just determined to make this the worst possible series of events. Over and over again. So I need shield, but I have no mana boost because it got stolen from me. There's no way I could freeze this turn. I think I have to do that because I have to be able to get mana going. I need to get Solar Amp out is one of the things here. Yeah. No, I can afford to do that. Although, I have no clue how I get the hand space to make that happen. But I think we have a chance now. Because we've assembled the combo. There's nothing in stasis. Imagine how much shield ramparts would be here. Not enough. Never enough. So now I can go into Sunstance. Oh, my problem is that I don't actually have enough space in hand to get even one astral alignment here. Now, I can at least get some mana. I think I need to start getting some bleed out here. Oh, I should go to Sunstance first. And then... yeah, this is going to be it. Because now that is basically lethal. And I can just highlight that. And I did it. I have slain the beast. And it only took like 2 hours. All right. We did it. Nayema doing Nayema things. Yeah, like I said, Primordial has basically one deck, but that deck is busted. All right. That's going to be it for the stream. Thanks to all of you for tuning in. I didn't actually complete any of these. Victory. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if it's misplay you won. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that is more or less how to Nayema. If that didn't make sense, I'm sorry, it didn't make sense to me either, but we got there. Thanks for hanging out with me, Ferret, Jonas, Mellerstrottle. Who else has actually said things? One Day was here briefly. HG was here very briefly. Or at least was in chat briefly. Ashtaroth was here at least at the beginning. So anyway, until next time, because we still have K'Ton left to go, and then we get to do the other skins for all the characters. So see you whenever the next stream is. Toodles.